Hello everybody and welcome to Sell Me Movie. This is a subcategory on the Cavalier Studios YouTube channel where what I do is I provide you guys, the general audience, my opinion as a movie enthusiast on films that I saw either out in theaters or out in streaming platforms. Now, I do have some exciting news to tell you all today, and that is the fact that Angel Studios, the Angel Studios that has provided us Sound of Freedom, Cabrini, The Shift, as well as The Chosen, has contacted me out of everybody in the world, contacted me to do a movie review on their film that will be launching on their platform called Sweetwater, and that is actually going to be launched tomorrow. Now, if you are interested in Angel Studios or subscribing to their platform, I highly recommend it. They don't do just movies like the ones I mentioned. They do have kids' TV shows as well, such as Young David, Tuttle Twins, Jungle Beat, The Wing Feather Saga as well. And the link that I have that's, again, down below is actually an opportunity for you guys to buy a Sweetwater shirt. And that comes with a 1-month guild membership as well. So I highly recommend it. Now, I do understand that you may not know who Sweetwater is, so let me go ahead and kind of describe it to you a little bit more. This film is actually based on the NBA's version of Jackie Robinson. Yes, it is the first African American who has signed on to play the NBA back in the 50s, and that is Nat SWEETWATER Clifton. Now, he is an Army vet who, of course, served in World War II, and he came back, played on the Harlem Globetrotters, but eventually became the first, again, African-American to play in the NBA. Now, with that in mind, before we actually do a review on it, go ahead and sit back, and here's a clip from the film.
That's it, fellas. Feel the rhythm. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Here comes the magic. Basketball at its finest. Look out, man. Uh-oh.
That's skills. Ringling Brothers. Yeah, it comes in handy, though. Believe me. And by the way, people love it. All that and they can actually play.
It says a lot of fancy stuff.
Yeah, but it sells. You know it does.
No. Don't just finger roll it in. Around the back or something and then stuff it. Razzle dazzle. Remember that. That's what the fans pay for. Don't start playing white on me. You're going to put them to sleep. 5-minute break, and I mean 5!
Hello there, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and children.
Now, the unknown true story of Nat SWEETWATER Clifton comes in the film of what I will be, of course, like I said, reviewing today. Now, it is a very inspirational film, and it's a very captivating film as well. Though generations today have LeBron James, my generation, had the one and only Michael Jordan, and of course, the generation before me had Kareem Abdul Jabbar. Nobody has changed the game, the NBA game, like Nat SWEETWATER Clifton. So it's a very uplifting film in that manner. Now, the powerful message will always motivate you to be a better person as well. This film was directed by Martin with the last name of Guy. It does star Everett Osborne, Cary Elwes, which you'll know him from, of course, Princess Bride, Saw, Men in Tights, Robin Hood Men in Tights by Mel Brooks. You have Jeremy Piven, who has starred in Entourage. Kevin Pollak. You do have Richard Dreyfuss, which he is a gentleman who plays in Jaws. Jim Caviezel. He played Jesus in Passion of the Christ, as well as in one of the Angel Studios films, Sound of Freedom. He was the main character in that. You do have Eric Roberts, who plays Maroni in The Dark Knight. You do have Robert Reichard, which he actually does. He plays a character in the film of Coach Carter. You'll know him if you see him, because once I saw him, I was like, oh, okay, I know exactly who that is. Now, with Sweetwater, this film does follow through when he actually is already in the Harlem Globetrotters, and his coach, who's played by Kevin Pollak, his name is Abe Saberstein. So basically, you have this connection between the two individuals, and though he is the coach, it's more of a father figure, and you kind of get that feeling closer to the middle of the film. Now, this film, like I said, is very powerful in the sense of how the movie 42 was very powerful of a film. So if you like that one, you'll absolutely love this one. When it comes to the musical score of it, they did a wonderful job to make you feel those emotional connections with each individual character. When it comes to the actual message that they're trying to portray, they hit it on the T. Now, like I said, I'm not familiar with Nat SWEETWATER Clifton, which that's okay, because you don't have to know the actual individual to go into this film. They do a wonderful job of setting you up to see who this character is, who this actual real life person was, and see the progression that he makes and such an impact that he makes to the NBA. When it comes to the character development, they do a wonderful job with that as well, because you follow Sweetwater from his time within the Harlem Globetrotters and the, of course, racism that he receives while being part of the New York Knickerbockers. Yes, not the New York Knicks, because they haven't really made that name yet. It's during the time when the New York Knicks are known as the New York Knickerbockers. And he plays such a powerful individual who comes to the team to the point where he's the one that's trying to train everybody alongside the coach to be a better team, because he wants them to make it to the top. And after the film, obviously, it showcases what he has done for the NBA. It does showcase what he did for the team. And overall, I would highly recommend this. If you are a sports fan, again, the link is in the bottom of the description, where you guys can buy a shirt as well as get a 1 month of the Guild membership for Angel Studios 2. So overall, I will say that this film truly captivates you from start to finish. And it truly portrays the time period of that era, where you have individuals within the NBA who doesn't want an African American to play in their sport, because at that time it was an all-white sport, to where you have Carrie Ellis' character as well as Jeremy Piven's character. Now, Carrie Ellis plays Ned Irish, and then Jeremy Piven plays Joe Leipchik. They fight for him. They fight for him to play in the NBA, and you kind of see the progression of how we know the NBA today. That, of course, brings the end to the actual review itself. If you do end up watching the film, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe as well. And I personally would like to thank Angel Studios directly for reaching out to me, for providing me the opportunity to go ahead and review this such inspirational film that I will be happy to buy in hardcover version and set it right next to my film of 42. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time for the next review.